That doesn't look right. That kind of looks bad. Well, remember I talked about some subtle foreshadowing earlier? I mentioned SIGWINCH, the winch signal. This is sent, here it is. This is sent when your terminal is resized, which is super useful. So in our script, we can get a signal that our terminal's been resized. If that happens, we just need to reinitialize the terminal. So we have this init term function that does all this work. Look, it makes sure we have the scroll bar there, it saves the cursor location, it figures out the scrollable region, it restores the cursor location, it does all this stuff for us. So that way, when we init term here, all we have to do is trap init term to winch. The name of the signal is winch, SIGWINCH. So if we do that, one line of code added should make it so we can respond responsively to size updates. So let's go ahead and run this. Let's shrink the terminal a little bit. Hey, shrink a little bit. Hey, look at that. Grow it. That's amazing. That's incredible. Is there one little last thing? Kinda, but I don't know if we're gonna solve it here. Let's go ahead and make it really, really, really small. I mean, it works, but it's kind of condensed, right? Is that something we need to care about? Here's the thing. I went over to apt, I did the same thing, and we kind of get the same output with apt. So I think for all intents and purposes, we're gonna call this okay. I would say this is fine. We get the progress bar at the bottom, we get arbitrarily large scrolling output at the top like this, and we can handle dynamic resizing of the terminal. So there's still a couple more things to do, but this goes to show how much work goes into doing that. Remember my first video where I made a little progress bar to the screen and everyone's like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if the progress bar was at the bottom? Yeah, it would be nice. Look how much work it takes to get there. It's fun. I like doing this work. I think it's a ton of fun, but I hope you can appreciate how much work it takes to get to the bottom of the screen and draw a progress bar and go back to the top of the screen and keep doing your work and make sure you clean up after yourself, after your process exit. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. A lot of care has to be taken.